So can you see what's going on behind me? I'm walking on this bridge, and just check out the sunset that's already starting. It's superb. So it's very nice to be here with you guys again. And I wanted to continue on my conversation about how the addiction to thinking is like so important to see, so that we can change that so effortlessly and easily, which is what meditation should be all about. Anytime it is hard, it's either your technique is hard or uncomfortable in what you're doing, or without trying to be a know-it-all, perhaps you're doing it wrong. The practice I do is just so effortless, but the tendency and what we teach, I'm a meditation teacher, what I teach over and over again is teaching people to just stop trying and just do. It's a bit like Yoda, isn't it? No try, just do. And when you start to play with that, the whole Nike just do it thing, you actually are getting it right, because what we're doing is interrupting the thinking pattern. Thinking is the past and the future, so it's not present. Now let's take a look at that. Thinking is, is kind of overrated, but let's start with thinking is the past and the future. So just start with you exploring that. Is that true for you? Is it true for you that is what thinking is? Because you're going to be surprised that, and you might be one of these people that always comes back with, but I have to think. Okay, so let's not go there yet, but let's start let's start looking at what thinking is. So investigate what you think about. Just investigate it. Just see. And I'm going to challenge you and say there's no such thing as a present moment thought. And you're going to come out with, the wind's on my face. Today is beautiful. Right now is awesome. Those kind of thoughts. So we'll do those ones later, but let's just talk about, what did I do yesterday? Did I lock the door? Where are my keys? How am I feeling right now? You can start to see that it's actually about the past or the future. So that's really good. Then you can start to see, can you actually turn thinking off? Off. Can you actually turn it off? Now, most people will think that they can, and then they look at it and they realize they can't, because there always seems to be this voice that's going all the time. Now, that's a really good thing to see, because then you start to see how addictive thinking is, that there's always kind of like this commentator, there's kind of like this narrator that's constantly there in the background, and who is that? Is that me? Or is there just a voice talking about me? And is there another voice talking about the voice that's talking about me? Look, they're all voices, and yes, you're thinking all of them. So we start to see what is the mind, what is thinking. Because before that, thoughts were, what happened yesterday? I didn't like that meeting. I wish I could have changed it. No. Thoughts are even those little whispers that are going on right now. Does this make sense? How do I feel about this? What do I need to do today? How is my, list of to-do things going? All of those voices is thinking. And when you start to investigate it, you start to see you're thinking them. And what's cool is if you're thinking them, you can stop thinking them. Now, this is where it gets really exciting for me, but hopefully for you too, because when you are thinking them, especially the shitty ones or the negative ones or the I'm fearful about this ones or I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. Oh, look, I did it. The I can't do it thoughts, that creates anxiety. So we're creating these emotions that we think is normal. It's normal that I'm a little bit hypoactive. It's normal that I have anxiety. Oh, I'm just a depressed person. No. Unless it's a chemical imbalance and you need help and you should get help with that, medically, it's thinking. You're thinking yourself upset. You're thinking yourself that you can't. You're thinking yourself sick. You're thinking yourself afraid. You're choosing the life of misery. What I'm here to say is that by being present is a choice now. So that's what meditation is. Meditation should be, my meditation style is, but any meditation should be a tool to help you interrupt the thinking pattern, so that then you can see what the mind is, you interrupt it, and you replace it either with the tool or with whatever helps you interrupt it. That's the meditation practice. And then there's space. If you're not thinking, what's there? And for most people, we're alien to that because we're thinking all the time. So then the idea of no thinking could be scary. And it's like, no, just rest into it. Experience the peace. What is it to be in quiet, to be in this moment? And when you're not freaked out by that because of the contrast of thinking all the time, you start to realize that it's nice to be at peace. It's beautiful to be in this moment. It's normal and restful to not be depressed or anxious. It's actually who you really are. So you start to realize the power of a meditation practice, or simply the power of changing the addiction of thinking, or the bicycles, to being present. Now I get it, it's new. I get it, it's quiet, which equals scary, which equals, thinking. So don't think that and it's not scary. But it's so exciting because you start to see who you really are. The potential of you is peace, clarity, living your life 100%, being in joy, being present to life, showing up to life because you're not thinking about the past or the future. It's absolutely incredible to live in this present moment. So when I say I'm a meditation teacher, it's kind of just the words that make it comfortable for you to listen to me. But what I really am is teaching you how to wake up. We're talking about enlightenment here. We're talking about living your true potential, who you really are. You are not the mind, and yet you believe the mind, and you think the mind is who you are. It's not true. I love that. So then who are you? Yep. That's the $1 million question right there, isn't it? Who are you and why are you here?